All right, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Everyday UPLAND. Thank you to all my new subscribers. I've gotten a few subscribers recently. Actually, over the week, I've gained quite a bit, which is awesome. Thank you guys. Keep subscribing. And that 44% is still at 44% of you guys that watch Everyday UPLAND have not subscribed. So please consider subscribing. Hit that like button, hit that subscription button, bell notification, and always leave a comment down below. Yesterday I was not on. As you can hear, my voice is still not there. I had some issues that I wasn't able to make it on yesterday. The previous video I did on today's Friday. So on Wednesday, I was coughing quite a bit. That got worse. On Thursday, I had to, go to the doctor, all of that stuff. So I'm here today. My voice is a little bit better right now. It's okay, but it's getting there. The coughing has kind of gone back a little bit. I'm kind of just taking some like halls to kind of cool things down for me. I'm about to pop on, and hopefully it doesn't make too much noise um while I'm doing this episode. But I really wanted to talk about the NFLPA legits collections. I believe, or for me, I think that's where I'm gonna stick. I had about 40,000 UPICs, and I went to Porto, which is very expensive to go to. And like, I'm so like pissed at myself because I did say this to myself, like, you have to be more calculated in this game because now Porto is expanding, and I was just in Porto and I left Porto, and now I'm in Queens because I wanted to get into the legits. I never got back in time. Long story. Anyways, let's just talk about legits. I probably do another video talking about how to strategize in this game right now because things are going rapid burst, and you're really like, I've only been in the game less than a year now, so I can't really be everywhere all the time because of my goals and so on and so forth. Anyways, like I said, another video will be coming for that one. So let's talk about legits. This is where I think I'm really gonna focus a lot of my energy. um so last year, 2021, or not really, well, the 2021 season, I minted a lot of legits over the summer, and I didn't really know too much about legits or how it worked, but I believed that there was something not maybe coming, but the legits are going to be more exciting. Well, now that time has come where legits are even more exciting. Now it has collections. So previous videos, I didn't know how to go about it. Now I do, and I'll show you what I did, and probably give you guys a better understanding of how, just by the collections alone, on how to mint your legits. So let's take a look. So if you want to find your legits, collections for your NFL PA legits from 2020 and 2021 and the 2022 seasons, all you have to do is hit these three dots here in the bottom center. You're gonna go NFLPA legits. You click on that, and here you go, right here, collections. So you go hit collections. So the first thing you want to do is that you want to take a look at to see which team you have the most fantasy points with, or fan score as they'll call it, right? Oh, I didn't even check out Dallas. I completely forgot. So let's go. Let's do this one for the video. But one of the first things you really want to look at, even before you look at which team has the most points, is right here. Okay, this is where you find the 3 years that or the 3 seasons that NFLPA legits have been around. So I did my first purchase in 2020. So let's go there. So right now, my number one team that I own the most legits is Dallas Cowboys. I'm not necessarily a Dallas Cowboys fan, but because I haven't really been paying much attention to football over the years, I end up purchasing a lot of Dallas Cowboys because they had the most players that I was quite familiar with. So, so from now and in the future, guys, whenever you're minting, okay, come to this section first. Check out all the different types of legits. So you have standard legits, just like the regular collections, right? Sorry, that's what I meant. Check out the collections. All right, so you go standard, you have limited, you have exclusive, you have rare, and ultra rare. So these are more so the mementos, and it will tell you. So let's start off somewhere very simple, which I have, and I shouldn't have a problem. Actually, you know what? I like to start off here. So ball hog, right? So you click on it. So right in here in the description, it tells you what you need to have to fill in the collections. So you need 2 mementos, or obviously 2 replicas of a ball, a game ball, okay? And then you fill them in there. I don't have any of those because I just have standard legits, okay? Or essentials. So you go now to the rare, see what you have there, okay? Still no mementos. So mementos are a little bit more expensive. You get, I think, about 3 mementos in each purchase, and replicas, I'm not too sure about how those work yet, but I believe if the player has those the fire emoji and you have 2 mementos, you can merge the 2 together to get a replica. That's what I assume, and that's what I've heard from other YouTubers who talk about legits. So I don't have any of these, right? But I always like to start here because what I want to make sure is that I fill the higher collections that I have first, and then not to worry too much about the lower ones, right? So variants, I don't have any. Or do I? Oh, I do. Oh, that I didn't even know that. This is awesome. Here we go. So I got 3 variants, all of the same player. That's also key, right? You kind of want to get or make sure that you have essentials of the same players. So if you're able to get a away jersey, a home jersey, an away jersey, and a hat, right? You always gotta have at least 3. Just like in the game where we buy 3 properties, you're gonna need that because it's requiring 3, and sometimes based on the positions that you have, you may not be able to fill the collection. So here we go. So I have something here that I didn't realize I had. Didn't even realize that these were variants. So that's awesome. I minted 3 variants last season and didn't even know. That's what I mean. I didn't really understand much about the whole legits, but I knew that there would be something here in the future that's going to keep me wanting to get more legit. So here we go. So let's fill them out and let's see what happens here. And they're all the same players. So these are 3 essential variants. Awesome. So that's good. That's really good. All right. So there we go. So that's one down. And look, all right. Let me just do this for a second because I just noticed the score changed. Okay, so look at what happened. So now my 100 will be 260 because 2.6x times, okay? So everything's going to be times by 2.6. So look at the fan score jump to 312, and because this was 100 before, 260. That's awesome. All right, so to the next one. So this is one of the reasons why I say I go from the ultra rare down to the standard, because in situations like that, I could have used that player in one of my standard when it would have been better off in one of my variants. Okay, here we go. And all right, see, this is what happens, right? I only have um Dak Prescott, I only have 2. So if I had purchased, for example, a jersey and maybe 2 hats of his, then I would have been able to fill another collection. But I only have 2, so I'm not gonna bother putting anything in there because it's not gonna be activated anyways, right? So the next one, it tells you 3 again. And who do I have? Again, only 2. I did that a lot. But if I was able to, I This is a cornerback. I don't know. I don't know the names for these positions, but it lists there what positions are eligible to be in the legits. And once again, I only have two from these players, from this one player. But that's okay. We'll see. Ball hawk. I just did that one. Okay, I have none for heavyweight. And okay, so I don't have a center, offensive tackle, offensive guard, defensive tackle, and defensive end. Some of them I know, but not all. Right? Okay, let's go. Defender. This one, wow. Okay, look at that. I got a whole bunch to choose from here. But I'm going to skip over this because there are so many, right? So many. And once again, it lists all the players, all the positions that are eligible for this. Because if I pick this, I won't be able to. Oh, but this is a standard, right? Am I right? Oh, no, no, no. No, I forget it. I'm just gonna do. Hold on. Let's see this one, two there. Okay. So once again, the punter. All right. So you guys, we have to remember, minting three essentials is essential. Okay. No more two, and that's what I did. Sometimes I doubled down on certain players, but I made sure I always got a jersey and a hat. For majority of the players that I minted, or actually not majority, all the players I minted, I did a jersey and a hat. But that I did that for a reason, but didn't know that it would come in handy here. And I'm just gonna choose 11 guys here. What? Okay, hold on. Sorry, guys. Okay, that's over there. Okay, okay. All right, let's do three here. All right, so I'm gonna do three of my highest guys, which is here. One, two. Oh no, so that's how it works. Okay. So once again, I don't have it. I don't have enough. Amani Cooper, let's see. Lamb. So why isn't it available? Let's see here. I don't understand. Hmm. I don't know. All right. Well, let's just undo this for now and I will go back. I thought I had more than enough there, but that's fine. I'll just use them up all here. Are you kidding me right now? Okay, guys, I guess that's it for me for all the okay, maybe here. We'll see how it works. I'm not gonna celebrate because it may only give me a small amount of these players. Okay, see, it starts to reduce. Now I don't have all 11, right? I need one, two, three, four, five more. So I still gotta figure out how this all works, but you really gotta just start in three quarterback for the same player, three running back. So three for if you're gonna do a player that you like, mint three of anything minimum for every position. So you got to mint every single position right now. So maybe what I probably have to do now is try and go out there and find the additional um legits and fill in here. But I gotta really figure this out. But so far, I did pretty good. Um, not as good as I'd hoped, but at least I got the variant, right? So that has boosted me up a lot. That's the only one I got here. And that's the same thing here with Buffalo. I wasn't able, okay, I was able to fill this one, but I think that was it. Right? So that's how it's going to go sometimes, especially when you're unfamiliar with how it's all going to work. But at least this video can show you guys my errors and where I could have done better. So now for the 2022 season, which you go right here and you click for the 2022 season, When you're minting legits, get 3 of every position. So if you have a favorite player, make sure you get either 2 jerseys, a hat, or 2 hats and a jersey. Mix it up like that. So you'll be able to fill these collections and get a lot of legits. Like I went to Porto and I bought those legits, and to be honest, I I bought 3 separate ones. I was only received 2. I have no idea where the third one is, and it was a whole waste of money because UPLAND announced collections for Nflpa after that. So be strategic, guys, in what you're doing because things in UPLAND are moving very quickly. Legit's collection didn't have a clue when it was coming, but it's just how they announce stuff. This is why you have to be very careful. They will announce, for example, that we're expanding Portal, so you fly to Portal right away, right? And then right after that, Spark Week begins the same day. So you're like, okay, I have to choose between Portal and Spark Week. Oh man, what am I gonna do? So guys, just be very strategic in what you're doing in the game and just be slow. Our plan is moving very quickly. You be slow. But I think I'm gonna do another video, pretty much stating what I just said a while ago. But it's just gonna be more on how to strategize and how to move throughout the game. All right, guys, that's all I have for you today on collections. As you saw there, I tried to create some collections, but it really didn't happen the way I'd hoped. But that's okay. I know for 2022 what to do, so I'll make sure it happens. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching another episode of Everyday Upland, and I'll see you soon. Good night.